Yo, Bjordrand, welcome back to my stream. Glad to see you here. Emmaus Mora is the Daedric Prince of Fate, Knowledge and Memory.
How are your students coming along?
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass.
I'm sorry to break it to you, Giraud, but students are an unfortunate necessity of a college. Seems there's always more to be done.
Yes, Headmaster.
What's happening here?
You and me, we're the only people around who aren't
Fletching suits me. It's difficult and sometimes
May
tedious,
songs
but a well-made
speed you
arrow
along.
strikes forth like the fury of a god.
I have something that weighs me down.
I'm a little busy at the moment.
Little busy. She doesn't look any busy.
I hope. Well. So you're at.
Oh, they got their money back.
Next time you need herbs.
Oh, come on. We gotta sell all my stuff. That's some positive news.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do?
The expensive ones go first. What was that? Axero resist shock. Wait, that's all the stuff I've got here in this town. Mostly I have got the heavy stuff now. Alright then, let's do it.
Friend.
Friend. Oh well. We should start with the blacksmith.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage.
Deal some damage. Where is this overly expensive wood axe? Nice.
Return anytime you need arms or
Oh
armor.
my.
My forge never rests. How are your students coming? Plenty of fresh fish for
Everything I've got on display, really.
Wait, there's something wrong with the students? I'm kinda student. Well, not exactly, I'm I have advanced. Yo bro, welcome back to my stream.
These are troubled times.
You look
Be on
like
your
you could
guard.
do with a ripe apple. Take a look.
You got better prices here.
Come back when you figure out how to
Now
spend
here's a
money.
man I'm glad to see. Everything I got on display, really.
This scroll is too expensive. Right, what about... Yeah, elixirs are good.
Good luck out there. Seems like a tough time to be one.
Beats and pieces.
Hello, I'm Gisley, but you can just call me Erica's sister. Everyone does. What do you need, my friend? Take a look.
Wait a bit, please. Yeah, that's better. Thanks, Sama.
Come back to bits and pieces anytime.
Right, I might as well pick up some more goods. But he says everything's fine. Khajiit says fine.
It's been my honor to perform at the Blue Palace on many occasions. His late lordship was quite the admirer.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like
What
to
do-
withdraw all my stuff. This might be a bit over encumbering experience. Alright, probably I've got some... Oh yes, ruined books, sack of flour. What else? Aside from books, of course. Almost nothing. Yeah, look at that. Let's go and sell all this stuff.
Jarl is not to be disturbed with common affairs of court.
Wait, where's the mage's... I mean, where's the Jarl's mage?
If I needed something from you, you would know it. Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Alright, now we gotta sell something expensive to her. Well, I knew what exactly is expensive I have. Well, I've got the scroll. You like scrolls, right? Regeneration. Stamina. Ultimate stamina. Skooma. Oh, that's not enough. But at least it got most of her money out. Ebony War Axe. We need to sell that to someone else. Now. This is going well.
Vampires are clever hunters. More clever than you, definitely.
They shouldn't comment on my character's intellectual abilities. I have luck on my side.
Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
I will disrespect you. Already did, in fact. Wait, I can even pick up some more goods. This isn't just going well, it's going perfect.
You lost?
Yeah, I lost some portion of my goods. Yeah, only books left here. That calls for a celebration. Right, beats and pieces out. Wait, we've got Radiant Raiment. And that's probably it. Oh, I know.
Oh, what delight. Take a look.
I also got Shop of East Trading Company.
Finally.
You weren't very happy to serve me. Wait. I haven't got all the ingredients yet. Oh, come on, I should break it. Oh well. Funny that she's more or less happy when I break in. Look at that.
Welcome to Angela.
Welcome. I just broke in.
Take a look.
I think I'll regret buying all that. Careful now. Yeah, she's still full of stuff. I mean, she's still full of money, and I don't. I mean, I'm not. this is no good. All the items are sold. Oh, well, except these ones. Now, all the items are sold. Well, almost. Now we're out. We're out of items. That's really satisfying. Finally.
Don't forget me next time you need help.
The only thing we need to do is to unload some ingredients, and that's it. So we don't need to go to any other merchants near this town. Next time we're in here, we might as well cook some potions and sell them. To save of Magnus. Nobody bought my torches. Alright, I'll unload them in my main items chest. Alright, let's go. It's time to have some adventures now. They're marching near me like hot, 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 hot. Khajiit traders. So sorry that I don't have any goods to trade with them. Now careful ascent. I mean descent. Oh, bam. Ding. There might be an encounter nearby. Yeah, then. Yeah, we're going to turn in some Mage's College quests. At long last. I wonder what this abandoned shack is for. probably for the Dark Brotherhood. Oh, I'll reach them. I hope after that they'll stop their attacks on me. At least is how their codex says. They are not allowed to attack their brother. I hope they honor their codex here in Skyrim. Because if not, they shouldn't complain about it in front of me. Wait, with what? Ah, that's what. Gotta sell 2 items, I mean 4. Alright, that should do it.
What are your thoughts on all this?
I'm a true Nord. Simple as that.
True Nord.
Take a look.
Almost 2 million pieces of gold. Alright, that's almost 1/3 of total money amount the Eastmarch Trading Company had.
I couldn't watch the Stormcloaks tearing everything apart and not do. Can't wait to kill another of Ulfric's boys. Here's what I can spare.
What's that? These are bandits. What the?
It's so much easier to rob when you're dead. I'm going to put you down. Victory is yours. I submit. It's nothing.
Mind you that I'm crouched. My loot. Mine. The time is 5 p.m. Oh, we're nearing the Star Dawn, right? Dawn Star, yeah. Can't remember its name as I don't have any real estate property inside the town. Although the manor location is perfect.
Divine smile on you, friend.
Hey, Rostleaf.
Need a dagger? No? How
about you give me some money?
Claymore. You looking for a shield? Best thing between you and the enemy, friend. Looking to protect yourself? Or deal some damage?
Well, that was pathetic.
Come back if you need steel.
There was some sound, as if some enemies were nearby. Oh, that's no enemy, that's just a fox. As do I, they only attack for self-defense. I think it's best we climb. Wait. These are shadows from these trees. Or these ones. Hey there, bear. Got something odd and special for you. I don't like these masks, but I don't want my character to contract any illness or disease. Wait, there's another one. No soul gem large enough. Who are these guys?
What was that?
Bandits. Yeah, fall back. I'm gonna take this stuff and get out. Iron shield and steel dagger. Alright. We go our separate ways. Now, who's that? Peddler.
Need something? Take a look. No. Then. Yes? Take a look.
I can sell some stuff right there. Elven shield.
Good day.
He's walking towards the bandit marauder. Although by the bandit marauder, he's from Berksey. I answered merciful this plea. I got the wrong mask. I mean, the wrong helmet. I hope I'm not too late. And the cannon didn't destroy everyone here. 7 PM. Shop should be open. Bernard's oddments. Let's see here.
A fine day to you, friend. May you die with a sword in your hands. I'll sell just about anything if it's worth my time. Keep that in mind, will you? I do what's necessary. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Okay.
Good day.
Short trading sessions, just the way we like it. Wait, what's that? 2%.
You survived. You have it then. Let's hope it's as powerful as the Sejiks believe it to be.
Where's Mirabelle?
She didn't.
No, damn it.
When it was clear we were going to have to fall back, she stayed behind and made sure the rest of us were all right.
Why are you all the way out here?
Look for yourself. Ancano's power is growing. We can't crack whatever magic he's using to shield himself. I hope your trip to Labyrinthium was worth it.
Let's get in there.
I'll be right behind you.
I'd be amazed if any of us survived this.
We never should have brought that thing
Use the Staff of Magnus to
I'd be
enter the
amazed if
college
any of
winter
us
hall.
survived this.
Right, let's use it. I've got 2 actually. Reach the Hall of Elements. Hey.
Gods, you'd better have something good up your sleeve. I've got nothing left.
Right, if we are going to kill Ancano, I'll do it. Defeat Ancano.
Have you? You think I don't know what you're up to? You think I can't destroy you?
Can we talk this out?
Unmake the world at my fingertips. And you think you can do anything about it?
Yeah.
Ha! I am beyond your pathetic attempts at magic. You cannot touch me. Enough!
Let's use the Staff of Magnus then.
Still you persist? Very well. Come then. See what I can do now.
Alright. Wait, what? There's some sounds from my laptop. Huh. Funny. Magic anomaly. Where's Ancano? Ancano! Where are you? Come on, 2%. Anytime now. Nice, 2% worked.
I knew you could do it.
What do we do now? What do we do now?
I don't know. Ancano is gone, but whatever he's done to the Eye doesn't seem to have stopped. I have no idea what to do.
Speak to a coroner.
Sigix? Here now? What in Talos' name?
We knew you would succeed. Your victory here justifies our belief in you. You have proven yourself more than worthy to guide the College of Winterhold.
But his power was supreme. How did he know I'd be able to defeat Ancano?
The Eye has grown unstable.
Hey, damn it, what do we do now?
It cannot remain here, or else it may destroy your college and this world. It must be secured. Onkano's actions prove that the world is not ready for such a thing. We shall safeguard it. For now. You now have the opportunity to maintain your college and carry on with your lives. You have our gratitude, Archmage.
Archmage? Hey, what are you doing? And what?
You have done the world a great service.
I can't pickpocket you. That would do some great service. Get away from me.
You've done it. The college is safe again thanks to your work. I knew you had it in you. I dare say the Sigix are right. There's no one more deserving to be Archmage, in my opinion. Here, consider these yours, and the Archmage's quarters as well.
Bang.
I shall be here for advice, should you need me.
Archmage's robes, Archmage's quarters key added. Can you tell me more about the Ogre of Dunley?
Well, I suppose he wouldn't mind. It was all before my time, you understand. I've heard the stories, the same as anyone else. He was a brilliant student, an accomplished wizard, delved into magic in a way none had seen before. But I think he became too focused on just how much power he could acquire. That's what led to the accident.
What accident? Can you tell me more about wards?
The key to wards is that they take time to charge. Not long, but you can't start casting with a fireball coming at you. Also, if your ward isn't negated by an incoming spell, it will recharge itself after a moment or two. Just be careful. Casting wards requires constant concentration, and you can easily find yourself drained of your magical reserves.
Is there anything more I can learn about alteration magic?
At this very moment, no. However, well, I've been working on something. An improvement on the Ebony Flesh spell. I've made progress, but then hit a snag. I think perhaps you could help.
What's the problem?
I need dragon scales, and not just any dragon scales. As I've said, I made some progress using the essence of dragon scales, but they're just not quite potent enough. My knowledge of Skyrim's history is far from complete, but I did some research and discovered two things. First, there are ancient references to dragon heart scales. What little I could learn suggests they may be what I need. Second, there are stories of a dagger called Calvozine's Fang, said to be sharp enough to carve individual scales off a dragon. First, you'll need to retrieve the dagger.
Done.
Then use it to carve a few scales off a dragon.
Alright.
Presumably a deceased one.
I will return shortly with the dragon scales.
That would be wonderful. I'll be sure and have everything ready. This is exciting, isn't it?
Alteration ritual spell. You look like you could use a hand.
Well, yes. This is rather embarrassing, but it seems I've misplaced something. I can't find my alembic. I suppose I could use another one, but, well, it sounds silly, but mine has sentimental value. If you happen to see it, would you mind bringing it to me?
Sure. What was it you were missing?
My alembic. I need it for some research and can't seem to find it.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the dagger?
Not much, I'm afraid. It was named Calvozine's Fang after the dragon worshipped by this particular sect of the cult. They were said to be quite fond of ritual sacrifices. So fond, in fact, that the high priest spent a great deal of time sharpening the dagger. That way, it was always ready for the next inevitable victim. Perhaps not the brightest spot in Skyrim's history, eh?
How do I collect these dragon scales for you?
Not just any dragon scales, heart scales. Very special. You'll need Kabozine's fang, of course. Then, if you should happen upon the corpse of a dragon, you should be able to use it to slice off a heart scale or two. Even just one should be enough for me to complete my research.
So, I happened to find the dragon corpse. Well, suicidal, of course. Can you chain me an alteration magic?
There's nothing more I can teach you.
Oh, they're all like that.
Mm-hmm. Perhaps we can go another few decades without a disaster. That would be nice.
They took my toy.
Enchanting services are one of the few things that keep us in touch with the rest of Skyrim.
Is there any college business I can assist with?
Sure is. I've got another client. Wants me to do some enchanting. You could do the pickup for me if you want.
Okay, I can do that for you.
All right, be quick about it, will you? This is a good way for the college to bring in some money. Here's the name and location of the client.
I'm an archmage now. You gotta show some respect. Archmage's robes. Hey.
Ancano is exactly why we're so restrictive about access to the college. We'd all have perished if it weren't for you. I'm sure you've made note of who's been the most helpful during your time here, Archmage. All right then.
Alright, that was our arch nemesis.
May I just say it's a pleasure to be leaving the college. Really.
Oh, that remark. That was just perfect. That mocking sound of her voice.
May your next fight bring you victory, friend.
Hey, have you made any progress translating Shader's work?
We were able to figure out the last text you brought in. I thought the least I could do is pass the knowledge along.
Shader's Inside Destruction 3 added. Here's the book you were looking for.
Looks like you're still in one piece. And more importantly, so is the book. Thank you.
30 pieces of gold. Ureg's note. Wait, Ureg's note. Oh, he took it. Oh well. Shader's Inside Destruction 3 increase the damage and decrease the cost of destruction spells for 120 seconds.
I'm not one for commendations, but I might have lost everything that matters, so thanks.
Is there any college business I can assist with?
There are more books to be recovered and secured here in the Arcanium.
I'm ready for some adventure.
Well, alright. Here. I scribbled down the last place I'd heard about. Check it out, but be careful.
Find the copy of The Old Ways. Oh, I read that.
Alright then. Alright then.
Well, now I've got my own quarters here. That should be nice. This is mine. All mine. Alchemy lab here. Wardrobe, display case with dwarven dagger in it. Wine. Selection of cheeses, selection of soul gems. Arcane enchanter. Damn, this place is great. Now I'm happy. Don't have anything to enchant. I've got 2 staves of Magnus. Now this chest. Hey, I can now put some items in here. What we'll do, we'll put some staves of Magnus. Yup. Here we go. Archmage's robe. All spells cost 15% less to cast, plus 50 magic, and magic regenerates 100% faster. I'll keep it here. We need to assign a container for all our ingredients. Oh, this barrel will do. Yeah, see, there are some ingredients here already. Cool. Do we have some surplus potions? No. Save. Some gold. We'll take it. Right, this might be our resources container. We'll put some snow bear pelt in here. What else? Jewel pitcher. Oh. That's for the Thieves Guild. Boots. They're enchanted as I see it. Right, this Thalmor crab should be sold. Do we have anything else? Might as well read something. Scroll note. Oh, we've got that books for sale. Oh, it was stolen anyway. Think to do. Repair holes in nets, repair wood damage on fish pens. You're right, that needs to be stocked here. 3 Thieves by Anonymous. The problem with thieves today, said Letos, is the lack of technique. I know there's no honor among thieves, and there never was, but there used to be some pride, some skill, some basic creativity. It really makes those of us with a sense of history despair. Evelyn sneered, slamming down his flagon of grief violently on the rough-hewn table. Bavek, what do you want us to say? You ask us, what do you do when you see a guard? And I says, stab the fetcher in the back. What do you prefer? We challenge them to a game of chits? So much ambition, so little education, said Letos with a sigh. My dear friends, we aren't mugging some Nord tourist fresh off the ferry. The Cobbler's Guild Hall may not sound intimidating, but tonight, when the dues collection is housed there before being sent to the bank, the security is going to be tighter than a Quama's ass. You can't just stab at every bag you encounter and expect to make it into the vaults. Why don't you explain specifically what you like us to do? Asked Gelsai calmly, trying to keep the tone of the group down. Most locals at the Plot and Plaster Corner Club in Tel Arun knew enough not to listen in, but she knew better than to take any chances. The common thief, said Letos, pouring himself more grief, warming to his subject, sticks his dagger in his opponent's back. This may slay the target, but more often gives him time to scream and drenches the attacker with blood. Not good. Now, a good throat slashing properly executed can both slay and silence a guard and leave the thief relatively blood-free. And after all, after the robbery, we don't want people seeing a bunch of blood-soaked butchers running through the streets. Even in Tel Arun, that's likely to warrant suspicion. If you can catch your victim lying down asleep or resting, you're in an excellent position. You place one hand over the mouth with your thumb under the chin, then you use your other hand to slit the throat and quickly turn the head to one side so the body bleeds out away from you. There is a risk here of becoming bloodstained if you don't move the head quickly enough. If you're unsure, strangle the victim, first to avoid the blood that tends to spurt out in 3-foot jets when someone is stabbed while alive. A very good friend of mine, a thief in Genesis, whose name I won't mention, swears by the strangle and slash technique. Simply put, you grab your victim's throat from behind and while throttling him, you batter his face against the opposite wall. When the victim is thus rendered unconscious, you slash his throat while still holding him from behind, and the risk of staining one's clothes with blood is practically non-existent. The classic technique, which requires less grappling than my friend's variation, is to place one hand over the victim's mouth and then saw the throat in 3 or 4 strokes, rather like playing a violin. It requires little effort, and while there is quite a bit of blood, it all jets forward away from you. There's no reason when one knows one is going to be slitting some throats not to take some precautions and bring some extra equipment. The best neck hackers I know generally carry a bit of wetted cloth on the aft side with their knives to keep blood from getting on their cuffs. It's impractical for this sort of assignment, but when you're only anticipating 1 or 2 victims, nothing beats throwing a sack over the target's head, drawing the string tight, and then supplying the killing blow or blows. Evelyn laughed loudly. Can I see a demonstration sometime? Very soon, said Letos, if Gelsai has done her job. Gelsai brought up the map of the guild house, freshly stolen, and they began to detail out the strategy. The last several hours had been a whirlwind to all. In less than a day, the 3 had met, formulated a plan, brought or stolen the necessary ingredients, and were about to execute it. Not one of the 3 were sure whether confidence or stupidity were driving the other 2, but the fates were aligned. The guild house was going to be robbed. When the sun set, Letos, Gelsai, and Emmeline approached the Cobbler's Guild house on the east end of town. Gelsai used her cachoes of stoneflower to mount their scent from the guard wolves as the three passed over the parapets. She also acted as lead scout, and Letos was impressed. For someone of relative inexperience, she knew her way through shadows. Letos' expertise was demonstrated a dozen times, and the guards were of such a diverse variety, he was able to demonstrate all the means of silent assassination he had developed over the years. Emmeline opened the vault in his unique and systematic method. As the tumblers fell beneath his fingers, he softly sang an old dirty tavern song about the 99 loves of Boethia. He said it helped him focus and organize difficult combinations. Within seconds, the vault was open and the gold was in hand. They left the guild house an hour after they entered. No alarm had been raised, the gold was gone, and corpses lay pooling blood on the stone floors within. "Well done, my friends, well done. You learned well," Letos said as he poured the gold pieces into the specially designed compartments in his tunic sleeves, where they held fast with no jingling or unusual bulges. "We'll meet back at the Plot and Plaster tomorrow morning and split up the bounty." The group parted ways. The only person who knew the most covert route through the city's sewer system, Letos, slipped in through a duct and vanished below. Gelsaya threw on her shawl, muddied her face to resemble an old fortune-teller, and headed north. Emmeline headed east into the park, trusting his unnatural senses to keep him away from the city watch. "Now I teach them all the greatest lesson of all," thought Letos as he sludged through the labyrinthine tunnels of sludge. His guar was waiting where he left it at the city gates, making a laconic lunch of the chokeweed shrub to which it had been leashed. On the road to Vivek, he thought of Gelsaya and Emmeline. Perhaps they had been caught and brought in for questioning already. It was a pity he couldn't see them undergoing interrogation. Who would break under pressure first? Emmeline was certainly the tougher of the two, but Gelsaya doubtless had hidden reserves. It was merely intellectual curiosity. They thought his name was Letos and he was meeting them at the Plot and Plaster. The authorities would therefore be looking for a Dunmer named Sathis, celebrating his wealth miles and miles away in Vivek. As he prodded his mount forward and the sun began rising, Sathis pictured Gelsaya and Emmeline not undergoing interrogation, but sleeping the good deep sleep of the wicked, dreaming of how they would spend their share of the gold. Both would wake up early and rush to the Plot and Plaster. He could see them now, Emmeline laughing and carrying on, Gelsaya hushing him to avoid bringing undue attention. They would take a couple of flagons of grief, perhaps order a meal, a big one, and wait. Hours would pass, and so would their moods. The chain of reactions that every betrayed person exhibits: nervousness, doubt, bewilderment, anger. The sun was fully risen when Sathis reached the stables of his house on the outskirts of Vivek. He reined in his guar and filled its feet. The rest of the stalls were empty. It wouldn't be until that afternoon his servants returned from the feast of St. Kilms in Gnesis. They were good people and he treated them well, but from past experience he knew that servants talked. If they began to connect his absences with thefts in other towns, it was only a matter of time before they would go to the authorities or blackmail him. After all, they were human. It was best in the long run to give them a week off with pay whenever he was out of the town on business. He slipped the gold into the vault in his study and went upstairs. The schedule had been tight, but Thasis had given himself a few hours to rest before his household returned. His own bed was wonderfully soft and warm compared to the dreadful mattress he had to use at the Canton and Teleroon. Sathis woke up some time later from a nightmare. For a second after he opened his eyes, he thought he could still hear Emmeline's voice nearby, singing the 99 loves of Boethia. He lay still in his bed waiting, but there was no sound except the unusual creaks and groans of his old house. Afternoon sunlight came through his bedroom window in ribbons, catching dust. He closed his eyes. The song returned, and Sathis heard the vault door in his study swing open. The smell of stoneflower filled his nose, and he opened his eyes. Only a little of the afternoon sunlight could pierce the inside of the burlap sack. A strong feminine hand clamped over the mouth, and thumb jabbed under his chin. Just as his throat opened and his head was shoved to the side, he heard Gelsaya in her typical calm voice, "Thank you for the lesson, Sathis." Urek's note. Book the old ways. Location bloated man's grotto. Okay.
Archmage or not, my rules about books still stand.
Okay.
Please make sure your hands are clean before touching anything, all right?
No prob. I think I forgot to put on my trading mask, but that's alright. What's in here? Where's the key? What was this sound? Yeah, this is such a delight. Me being an archmage.
Nasty business with that Ancano fellow. Pity that I was unable to assist, but I was otherwise occupied.
You said something about missing apprentices.
Ah, that, yes. The group prior to yours has disappeared entirely. It's possible that there was less than the necessary amount of oversight. That's still being looked into. But we've had no contact with them for quite some time now. Arniel wondered if perhaps they'd somehow managed to get themselves lost in the Outer Realms. But I think that's giving them too much credit.
Where could they have gone?
I'm not sure. None of them were working on anything terribly dangerous. As I recall, Ysra was trying to improve flame cloak spells to better work in Skyrim's harsh environment. Elos Tai was practicing illusion spells. She was having trouble with the calm spells, I believe, but only ever worked with skeevers. And then there's Borvir and Rundi, twins, though they rarely agreed on anything. Those two boys were obsessed with mead, convinced they could concoct something to compete with Honningbrew. Something about using frost magic to chill the mead for a certain period of time. I felt it was a waste, but the Archmage let them proceed. Now, if you'll excuse me.
We have survived difficult times, and are better mages for it. We owe you that, Archmage. Thank you. Farewell.
We all have you to thank for saving the college. Your position is well deserved.
What else is there to be learned about destruction magic?
I dare say you've learned all I can teach you. But that doesn't mean there isn't more out there.
What do you mean?
Over the years, I've heard things. Powerful magics lost to the ages, incredible spells that only the most skilled mages can master. This is the only thing I've ever found. I think it's better off in your hands.
Power of the elements added. Destruction ritual spell. Complete the book Powers of the Elements.
Until next time.
Oh, that's my bed too.
I'm sure you've made note. May I just say it's a pleasure to have you leading the college, really. Mm-hmm.
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old man hope. Until next time.
It's a fine day with you around. Until next time.
Good day, friend. Keeping well? Until next time.
The sands are cold, but Khajiit feels warmness from your presence. Jazargo is pleased, and more than a little jealous to greet the new Archmage. Jazargo had expected to be named Archmage, but there is still time.
Hey, I'm also Khajiit, you know.
Are the Archmage's robes as comfortable as Jazargo believes them to be?
I don't know how Dragon played armor.
Alright, Skyrim could not be more different from elsewhere. But magic is the same no matter where you go.
Good notion, by the way.
Until next time.
Hey, Miss Maria. Thank you for following my channel. Glad to see you here.
The Archmage triumph. The college, Skyrim, all of Tamriel owes you a great debt.
Well, now we're an Archmage here in our Mage's College. We have some meat to drink. Just wanted to check in. Oh, I'm glad you did. Oh, thank you. I think I'm going to finish soon. I'm a bit sleepy. But yet again, thank you for following. I hope you'll enjoy it. We'll have to ask the Jarl if he is more or less, I don't know, thrilled with our position of Archmage. Yeah, I'm Russian. Frozen Hearts. That's the wrong location. Jarl's Longhouse. That's the better one. The Jarl is asleep.
How come you're in Winterhold? My pa says people like you are the reason no one lives here anymore. My pa says elves are bad and not to trust them.
But I'm no elf. I'm a Khajiit. Alright, let's ask the Jarl.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. Until next time.
Oh, they didn't notice that I'm an Archmage now. Oh well. The beds don't look comfortable.
We need to do something about these vampire attacks.
Vampire attacks? I see there's an enemy mark. Well, that's Skyrim environment. Damn, they killed the chicken. Where's the chicken anyway? Oh, poor chicken. Aww. Nasty dog. Usually when there's a death hound, there's a vampire nearby. And vampire attacks in this game is really a brutal thing. Also, how many mods do I play with, if any? None. No mods at all. Standard Legendary Edition Skyrim. As it says in the stream description. Also, I don't use fast travel and I had to walk through all these locations. This is a huge map, so I had to cover all of that with the feet of this guy. Okay, nice. Just always hear from people how they play with so many mods. Well, that's my first playthrough of the game. I want it to be authentic. The game has its bugs and have some interesting moments, but I think that it's almost perfect without any mods. Of course, one should remember that it's a Bethesda game, and Bethesda game means that you didn't read the full title. Your defense, you're tired from your stream. Oh, I understand that. Sometimes when I run through all these maps, I might stumble upon some stump or a tree because I'm a bit asleep already. The music here is enchanting, and sometimes it puts one to sleep. Well, that is me. I got also my own quarters here. As I'm an archmage with his mage's college, that is my chambers. That doesn't look comfortable enough, to be honest. Skyrim can be relaxing too, you guess. Indeed. Right, this place lacks the music, so we'll go out to Skyrim, go out from this mage's college. We've got our new batch of secondary quests. There's one last core quest for the Thieves Guild. It's located here. Go to Amber's in Windhelm and pick up the item. No, not here. Wait, we need to go here. Meet Mercer Frey outside Snowvale Sanctum. I'm playing this game for half a year now, so that's stream 182 probably. So it's a really long run. I really tried to explore all the areas I encountered here. Tried to specifically go in all of these locations. Oh! We've also completed the secondary quest. Now we can turn in another one. I can alternate between the third-person view and the first one. But the camera here isn't that comfortable as in The Witcher 3, so sometimes it's better to play from first-person view because you need to see where you aim, where you do your hits. Ah! It sounds like I'm getting a very complete playthrough. Probably yes, or probably not. I'm not sure exactly. I'm trying to use Wikipedia sometimes because sometimes there are not enough information about how to run a quest. Okay. But I'm trying not to read any spoilers because that's my first playthrough after all. An earn route. Also, there are a lot of references to the previous games of the series. Also, I'm a walking library. I hold all these books because I haven't yet read them. And they're long. Sometimes they're short, like 1 or 2 pages, and sometimes like there is a history of Princess Baranzaya. It has 5 volumes, and each volume is like from 30 to 70 pages. Back when I was playing The Elder Scrolls 4, I had to read them all. It was a long one. That reminds me of the Witcher 3 books. But Skyrim has very long books. Come on, stop attacking me, alright? Alright, let's take your soul with us. Right, if you want to run... Right, run for it. I'm trying to be more or less peaceful. If any person in this game, I mean NPCs, plead for mercy, I sheath my weapon and let them go. If they want to attack me again, they will live. Alright, we've completed a quest. Let's turn it in. By the way, the Elder Scrolls are not just some legends, these are reality in this game. Yeah, but no person alive can read them. Even a mere glance at them makes one dizzy or lose their sight. So one should be careful reading the Elder Scrolls. Hey, Septimus Cygnus.
Dig, Dwemer in the beyond. I'll know your lost unknown and rise to your depths.
I've brought all the blood you require.
I can almost hear them. I feel their life energy. Come, I will make the mixture.
And this is a fancy. Yeah, he wants to open this cube. This is an artifact. Inside of it, I don't know what's inside exactly. Come on, open it up. I'm curious already. Oh, it's larger from the inside.
What is this? It's just a book. I can...
Aww. Essence Extractor, Ruined Lexicon. Ogma Infinium. Okay. You have to go have a light snack and get some rest, but happy to catch my stream. More books, indeed. Alright, thank you for coming. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Oh, Wretched Abyss, it's a demon.
Come, my champion.
Not your champion, monster. What now?
Now, you have my Ogma Infinium. It contains the knowledge of the ages as revealed to Sarces, my loyal servant.
Thank you again, Maria, for coming. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did.
It's been shut away from the world. Septimus was a useful tool for unleashing it. Now, it is in your hands. Let us work wonders together.
And what happened? Oh well. Alright, I think... Oh, effects of the Elder Scrolls. I don't have that book in my collection. Alright, thank you everyone for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it as much as I did. I think it's time to conclude my stream, as I'm really sleepy now. So thank you everyone for coming. Have a good night and see you next time. Stay tuned for the next episode of The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. See you around. Bye.